winning. Hoping I don't fall to another nigga snitching. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. Told them I just keep praying cause I know I be sinning. Before I died and my whole team winning. Drinking black headed, thanking God for the switches. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. I'm just trying to get my bread right. So I tell them, hey, the dead fake niggas in my face. That's a motherfucking head. I just don't say my grades. If they cross me, I'ma eat it. Like it's just a competition every time I'm trying to beat them. Yeah, the shoes probably blue, but the t-shirt black. So the niggas still alive. Baby, I just spit back though. I just keep my mind on this bitch like yak. Don't I turn around, let me hit the deep like that. Don't trust these niggas cause you know they might sell out. I can't trust these bitches cause you know they might bail out. Bury me with some switches in my old white Lincoln. Bury me with a fifth and a half a zip of stickers. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get my pockets bigger. Yeah, I stayed on my grind, ain't no stopping the next. Yeah, I stayed on my shine, they be watching, trying to go the whole year without popping a nigga. I just keep praying cause I know I be sinning. Before I died and my whole team winning. Hoping I don't fall to another nigga snitching. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. I just keep praying cause I know I be sinning. Hoping before I died and my whole team winning. Looking black headed, thanking God for the switches. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. I just hope the Lord bless me. Cause I know it ain't promised. I ain't by myself, so I know these niggas wonder. Made a few mistakes, so sometimes I repent. Mad at the world, so sometimes I just vent. Steady chasing all my dreams, trying to ball like Michael. Stuck up in this hood like a damn watch cycle. Cops pull me over, I just hope it's a test. Cause cops killing niggas, I just hope I ain't next. Look, a lot of niggas pussy, and you know I'm gon' smell. My brother told me don't hustle, cause you know they gon' tell it. Riding through this motherfucker clean like the priest. Strapped in this motherfucker like the police. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get my pockets bigger. Yeah, I stayed on my grind, ain't no stopping me, nigga. Yeah, I stayed on my shine and be watching a nigga. Trying to go the whole year without popping a nigga. I just keep praying cause I know I be sinning. I be sinning before I died and my whole team winning. Hoping I don't fall to another nigga snitching. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. I just keep praying cause I know I be sinning. Hoping before I died and my whole team winning. Like black headed, thanking God for the switches. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Man, look, man. Make sure you hit the like button coming in. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you do that. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That's right. Subscribe to the channel, man. If you haven't got your membership, please make sure you get your membership as well. This is going to be very, very, very informative today. Everything I say on this page is alleged. Everything is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Fair use is definitely in effect. Also, I have no ill will or no malicious intent about anyone or anything I said. It's a lot of facts and a couple of opinions, but mostly facts, and we just gonna call it for what it is, all right? Now, I'm gonna say this before we get into the main topic. Straight drop, not straight drop, Cornelius. The one who I say really laid Dolph down in that cookie shop. He actually goes to court tomorrow for sentencing. What up, Big Pressure? He go to court tomorrow for sentencing. So long time no see, my boy. So definitely gonna see how that's gonna play out. I wonder if we gonna get answers. I doubt it, but maybe the aftermath. We may get answers on Big Juke, maybe, but I don't think so because God ain't even act like he didn't try to even get justice for his brother or to see what he can do to get justice, for the family, or even gave a damn about what's happened to his brother. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that. But tomorrow, Cornelius does go to court for sentencing, and shit, we don't see how it play out. We all know Memphis court system is just like everywhere else. Any major city, Dallas, New Orleans, Houston, all of them fucked up. So I'm gonna tell you like this here though, if Cornelius walk out of there with less time, which I think he will, he gonna walk out of there with less time and straight drop. Shit. Keyone White might as well go ahead and just lay it on down because Devin Brown did the same thing in the Mo3 case. Shit, Devin Brown did the same thing in the Mo3 case. I'm just calling it for what it is. Most definitely, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, yeah, if Cornbread come out of there with less time, like I'm talking about, like Straight Drop got life. So pretty much, honestly, Straight Drop should have stayed his ass in the car. I don't even know how the fuck he even get out the car. Because whatever he went out there and did, that shit wasn't even worth even, you know, it wasn't even worth even doing it, man. It wasn't even worth even doing it. I mean, big pressure. It wasn't even worth him Straight Drop even getting out the fucking car. Because shit, Cornelius the one that laid Dolph down. Let's just be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And really, Straight Drop looked like he didn't even want to even get out the car. But he got out anyway just so he can get paid. And that shit was short-lived. You know what I'm saying? So there it is. But in other news, matter of fact, let me just share my screen. I'm gonna let y'all see it for yourself. I'm gonna let you see it for yourself. Cause, bro, I'm telling you, it's like, I don't know what the fuck these niggas was up to. They on some whole other shit, and it is actually fucking depressing. Actually, just to even see this because we already know who the real is. Check this shit out, y'all. Check this shit here out. I thought this was crazy.
I'm going to try to make this video as calmly as possible. My name is Maisha Newton. My father's name was Walter Newton. He was the brother of Huey Percy Newton, who started the Black Panther Party in Oakland, California. Okay? My handle name is Maisha 415 Newton. I got birth certificate, paperwork, and a whole bunch of Newtons who are ready to listen. This goes out to the Black Panther Party, the new United Black Panther Party, whoever's out there protesting with these Somalians. I'm about to get a cease and desist order against you, and I'm about to sue you because you are not going to defame my uncle's name like that. We're not doing that. See you in court, bitches. I'm going to try to make this video as calmly as possible.
That's Huey P. Newton's niece. Huey P. That's the founding member, one of the founding members from the Black Panther organization that was formed back during the civil rights movement and Jim Crow era, all that good shit. And what she's basically saying is that we don't know these motherfuckers. We have no connection to these niggas, these niggas, and whatever time that they are on, we know nothing about it. We ain't trying to know nothing about it because what they represent is not what the Black Panther represents when it comes to what their beliefs was and what they believed in at the time when the Black Panthers were alive and well. Now, just for you slow ass niggas out there in the back that don't know, Huey P. Newton, born and raised out of Monroe, Louisiana. So that should tell you a lot right there that that he a real one, man. He come out the boot. He come out the Rose City, man. But I'm gonna show y'all exactly what these motherfuckers was on. And like I say, they're not representing what the actual Panthers represented when they were out here, doing their thing back in the 60s and 70s.
I can hold my gun like this. It's the law. Philadelphia Crime Code 6108 says I can hold my long arm in my hand. Just can't hit my finger on the trigger. So don't ask me to do nothing that's against the law. Can I help you? I'm not here minding my business. I'm out here to control and watch you. Anything else? Because you guys like beating up our teenagers. Somebody sent us a video of y'all beating up the teenagers. Y'all, what's this? Huh? It was y'all. You part of that. It was y'all. It was y'all. If you don't like to be labeled in with the slave catchers, you shouldn't have touched their home. Sell out. You are a sellout. You wearing this. You are a sellout. You ain't protected. You got to do whatever they tell you to, including hurt your people. Because you're walking up to me and I don't like you and I don't trust you and I don't got no conversation with you. So unless you're investigating the crime, leave me the alone. I don't care. I got a gun license right here. This is legal. Philadelphia Crime Code 6108. Move your car out of people's way and get the out of my face. Thank you, officer. Have a good day. You have a bad one. Sell out. Out of here. You smiling for a sellout? You know where you came from? Slave catchers hired you to help catch their property, which was us. Slave catcher controls the origin of that bag. Out of here. Go where you're needed. We don't need your help. Get out the street. Like your supervisor said, get out the street. Get out the street. Go with him. Go with him. Get out the street. You blocking traffic. Get out the street. Get the out the street.
In Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Black Panthers were present, which led to the cops showing up. The men knew their rights, and we saw a walk-off from the police.
No ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you they won't. I'll put a hole in their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's going to happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by ICE. If you think you're about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, around and find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you dig? Carry bigger guns and we don't take no places where there are a lot of immigrants at. I think that the community around them needs to take special care to them and needs to start escorting them to and from everywhere to make sure that they're safe. Because them ICE agents ain't going to act like that if it's a bunch of people standing outside with assault rifles and shotguns. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. That means them shotgun shells that shoot out of a pump, they shoot them rapidly. If you are going to legally arm yourself with something bigger than what they got. Those who serve in the public, they should be fearful of the public. They should be fearful that the public is going to be dissatisfied with their job that they're doing, not feeling like they're tyrants, not feeling like they're bullies because they got guns and body armor and walkie-talkies. That makes them immune to whatever the people will do. I think you want to correct the ideology of the pig and the mentality of the slave catcher. You meet them with equal force. All power to the people. No power to the pig.
Not only that, they were seen at the anti-ICE protests. Now, there will be many libs upset at this.
Now, first of all, this guy that was speaking that's talking like he's he said he was the chairman of the new Black Panther Party. But come to find out, everybody knows somebody. Somebody knows somebody. And come to find out that these motherfuckers are fugazi. Come to find out, they have and are still affiliated with gang ties associated with the Piru Bloods and out of California. I don't know what city they were in, but They have been also exposed as being rappers, that they have put out songs and have tried to pursue a career in the music industry. But overall, from what I'm understanding is, and from what I'm hearing, is that they could also be this new Black Panther Party, government assisted, meaning that they were sent in trying to get Black folks riled up to come out there and protest within these protests that are going on around the country. Right now, what you see out here in the country is pretty much white on white. White on white people against ICE, white people against the police. This is what you see out here. So, with that being said, no one is showing them any respect. No one is following them to join or pursue becoming a member of the new so-called Black Panther Party, because they are not legit or stamped by the original Black Panther members that are still alive and well. So I don't know if they're going to be out there still trying to, show that they are representing, the cause or whatever they're trying to do. But unfortunately, they have already been exposed as, ex-gang members, rappers, and shit like that. You name it. What up, Jalen? What you think about these motherfuckers, man?
Shit, man. I don't know if I got much to think of them so far. Like, I don't got a problem with what they're doing with these new Black Panthers or whatever they are. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with what they're doing. I don't know what all information you done came out with so far. I just popped up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, they were they're ex-blood gang members.
Shit, everybody. I mean, you can say a lot of these niggas gang members or was gang members. A lot of Panthers turned into gang members.
Yeah, but they're still flying their flag and still trying to go out here and scream for righteous and protect Black folks within the community. But you had
with no blood and Crips and GDs and Vice Lords and all that shit would step up for some Black causes, in my opinion.
I hear you. Did you see the interview? I mean, the reel that Huey P. Newton's niece put out?
Yeah, man, I ran across that.
Yeah. So, what you think about that? She say that she's gonna see them in court because they're not representing the Black Panther Party to the best of their, you know what I'm saying? There's, I guess, to their standards and what the Black Panther.
She'll have to explain what standard are they not representing, because so far they're stepping out for a marginalized group of people that is being in a lot of ways denigrated and oppressed, you know what I'm saying, in many ways. So my thing is like, that sounds like the crust of what the Black Panthers would have been about. The Black Panthers, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people feel like, you know what I'm saying, because they helping immigrants that they doing something wrong, bro. Like, bro, the Black Panthers, especially Fred Hampton, man, in coalitions with white people, Hispanic people, Chinese people, bro. Like, so I don't know, bro. To me, it's like she had to explain exactly what they doing that she feel like she don't agree with. And I know she's gonna do that in litigation and whatnot. She's not gonna tell it all in a video, but yeah, I just don't get what they doing wrong, and I don't get what's so much of this backlash about.
Well, maybe they feel that before they came to play as you know, for them going out there into the public, into the public's eye, maybe they should have. They feel like they should ask for permission. Maybe that may be what it is. I don't know.
But I mean, if we want to be real, when the Black Panthers were started, man, yeah, they were started in one area. But like, the Black Panthers was literally started like you say, like the Black Panther Party, not necessarily the defense group side of it, but the actual political party was actually started by a man, if y'all know him, named Stokely Carmichael. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the first people to come up with the idea of the Black Panther Party. You know what I'm saying? Now, he didn't have any creation or any say-so in the creation of what was happening in Oakland with the Black Panther Party of self-defense that Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale created. When the Black Panther Party started branching out, the West Coast didn't necessarily like what the East Coast was doing with Medgar Evers, and not Medgar Evers, but Eldridge Cleaver. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it was a big East Coast versus West Coast thing, even before the rap shit and Tupac and Biggie and shit. Like, it was a big East Coast versus West Coast thing. COINTELPRO, it details a lot of this shit in FBI documents that they were literally starting shit. And it all started really when Bobby Hutton died. I don't know if y'all niggas know who Bobby Hutton is, but Bobby Hutton was one of the youngest Panther members and ended up dying and shit, getting killed by the police and shit with Eldridge Cleaver. You know what I'm saying? When they raided Eldridge Cleaver's house. I can't remember exactly.
I think what people get the confusion is that you know how can I say it? Just like the Bloods and Crips, they got different sets on the East Coast, West Coast, down south, you know, up north, even here, you know what I'm saying? So there was always different how can I say it, sets of the Black Panthers, you know what I'm saying? Like you're saying, like on the West Coast, it was Bobby Seale and Huey P. Newton that were on the West Coast. You know, then you had
others too, but them were the two main niggas. You know what I'm saying? They were the two main niggas. And you had Eldridge Cleaver and his wife on the East Coast kind of running things. And at first it was a united front, but at some point, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, around the time that Bobby Hutton died, this shit started fracturing off, and the FBI was helping be a part of that and shit like that. And I feel like right now, like what's happening is, you got people who I'm not sure if they even was continuing the legacy of the Black Panthers, because I mean, like, you're gonna sue these new Black Panther people, but where's y'all version of the Black Panthers if that's the case?
And shit in the ground.
And I want to say, but why did it have to die with Huey P. Newton? Why did it have to die with Bobby Seale? Why did it have to die with Fred Hampton and all these different people? And you got to understand, like, all these different branches weren't necessarily in 100% unison. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people didn't like the coalition building that Fred Hampton was doing in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't like the way that Huey P. Newton was reading Marxist ideology, and you know what I'm saying? He also kind of was into like the gender shit. Like he was one of the first people that say, like, hey man, I don't care if you gay or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you oppress type shit. Huey P. Newton was a big proponent. Like, he was damn near supportive of gayness. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing right there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of ideologies that wasn't necessarily meshing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Stokely Carmichael, who was supposedly the founder of the Black Panther Party, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people felt like he was a sexist and didn't feel like women had a part in the Black Panther in the party. And I think that's a part of why he never went further into it, and he went into more Pan-Africanism after that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in my opinion, I feel like you will never have 100% unison with niggas, bro. Especially if niggas want to hold every other nigga to this certain standard, nigga. Like, it's just like, man, y'all niggas, if y'all look at what the old Panthers was on, these new Panthers ain't necessarily that far off of that shit, bro. They got their guns. They saying, hey, bro, we not with what's happening in whatever certain situation, and they standing on that shit. Like, I don't see the problem with that shit, bro. Like, what are they supposed to be doing? What are they supposed to be doing?
I mean, you know, I guess the old heads are the ones that understand exactly you know, the protocol and what they're representing, what they're not
But see this new comment right here, the original Panthers being as united as the original Panthers. I just got finished explaining how they wasn't united. They was united for maybe like 3 years, nigga. They wasn't united for no whole long ass time. Like they were pretty much fractured by the time Fred Hampton got murdered. They were really an East Coast and a West Coast version of the Panthers by that time.
Right. And you know what, Jalen? They yeah, that's right. They started popping up around 2020. I remember that during the pandemic. But you know what's crazy though, Jalen? Like that seemed like with everything now, like bro, with it can be the simplest thing as the music industry. You know what I'm saying? It's always two branches. You know, just like Pop was gonna start that Death Row East shit. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers, you know, didn't like that shit because it represented the same but not the same. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you all why this has become an issue with you know, some of the old heads that understood.
I think this is something with all black people right now, man. I think black people, anytime black people that they feel like shouldn't be participating in whatever's going on with this immigration shit, when they start participating, it's like, well, y'all niggas, y'all doing all this shit. Well, what happened to y'all doing this for black people when they were getting shot or blah, blah, blah. And we failing to realize that it's been black militia groups like the Not Fucking Around Coalition that was around during that time when the George Floyd situation happened, that was literally trying to protect people in Louisiana, protect people in different little states and shit here in the South. And what happened to that leader, bro? You know what I'm saying? John, that's your guy, wherever Jai at. You know what I'm saying? He's always bringing them up without actually bringing the nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that nigga is locked up like 7, 8 years right now. He locked up for 7 and some years or something.
Yeah, I remember what AC talking about though. You know that they came out during that time. Which OG ass was? Let me see what OG at. Cause he be knowing about that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? He be on time with that, man. And you know it's always good to have you know some good info about you know situations like that, man. So let me see, can I hit OG up, man? I would love to hear him talk about that because, like I say, man, I don't know too much about this new Black Panther movement that they got out right now. I couldn't tell you shit about it, man. I just know that you know some of the old heads are not feeling that shit, and as we seen, we had Hewitt P. Newton's niece, you know, come up and pop up like shit. We gonna see you motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, in court, you know, because she feel that they're not representing, you know, what, you know, her uncle and her dad represented. So I don't know, man.
My bad. My question is like, what are they supposed to be representing? And if anybody, like in the chat, like, you know what I'm saying, like, what do y'all want black leaders to represent? What do y'all want black leaders to do?
That's true.
How do we unify? And what do we unify? Because it just say you don't want us to use Black Panther or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or you don't want us to have the same idea. Are we gonna even look at some of like what these niggas believe? Because you know, some of these niggas was literally communists, bro. Some of these niggas was anti-capitalist, bro. Some of these niggas were literally had a whole different mindset than most of the black Americans that we even dealing with right now. Can we adopt these type of things in today's time and be okay with that shit? I don't know, bro. That's why I want to really understand, like, what do black people really want out of the new age of leadership and shit like that? Because I feel like for a nigga to even step out there and be ready to do any of this shit, bro, the new Black Panther Party of any kind, bro, I think that's a step in the right direction. Because we've been having niggas not doing shit. Let's just be honest.
So check this out. I listen to Introvert Rockstar a lot. I like his commentary.
Yeah,
and yeah, let me he commentated on got down on this hill. Let me pull him up right quick. Let's see. All right, yep, here we go right here. Let's see what he say. Let's see. Miss Janet say, clean up the mess with our young generation. Yeah, you know, that would be the ideal. Because you know, they show that the shit show need to be cleaned up with them motherfuckers, because man, they are definitely out of control. I don't know, man. We just, I don't know. Whatever we do, man, it's sunset about. But let's hear what introvert rockstar had to say.
Won't no ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you they won't. I put a hole in their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by ICE. If you think you're about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, fuck around and find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you dig? Carry bigger guns and we don't take no shit. Places where there are a lot of immigrants at, I think that the community around them needs to take special care to them and needs to start escorting them to and from everywhere to make sure that they're safe. Because them ICE agents ain't gonna act like that if it's a bunch of people standing outside with assault rifles and shotguns. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. That means if shotgun shells that shoot out of a pump, they shoot them rapidly. If you are going to legally arm yourself with something bigger than what they got. Those who serve in the public, they should be fearful of the public. They should be fearful that the public is going to be dissatisfied with their job that they're doing, not feeling like they're tyrants, not feeling like they're bullies because they got guns and body armor and walkie-talkies. That makes them immune to whatever the people will do. I think you want to correct the ideology of the pig and the mentality of the slave catcher. You meet them with equal force. All power to the motherfucking people.
No power to. And you already know what I say, make that make sense. And look, at first, I wasn't going to speak on this. But like your boy said on Django, I couldn't resist. But before I spaz out in this video, check this out. Robert Ward, the chairman of Black Panther Party, said the San Diego Panther Party does not endorse, support, or agree with the foolish rhetoric or threats made by the person known as Paul Birdsong in Philadelphia. We call empty emotional threats of armed force attacks wolf tickets. In no way does promoting armed violence and open-ended threats serve to bring the correct posture of a panther. Make that make sense. And y'all can read the rest if you want. But that's facts, man. And in 2026, Black Americans, we're not falling for that CIA operation. We're not falling for these government projects anymore, bro. We're not doing it. These people voted for Trump. That's what they wanted. Why would we go out in the streets and risk our life when they voted for this? But we'll talk about that later on. And you got to think about something. The original Black Panthers, they started this in their early 20s. They was young. They was kids when they started this. They didn't wait till they late 30s, mid 30s, early 40s. That tells me you all about money. But we'll talk about that later on too. But at first.
So Jalen, I think what he's saying is that some blacks have a problem with them going out there defending these Latinos and these white boys and you know, shit like that motherfuckers who voted for Trump, that we shouldn't be out there protecting them. I think that's where the argument is coming in at on the end from.
The argument would be black people voted for Trump as well. So if a black person get killed, we not gonna get out there and defend that nigga?
That's a good question. But you know, right now, most blacks are chilling. We ain't moving. So I don't know. I think that's what I'm getting from it, Jalen. That's the argument that I'm getting from what he's saying.
I feel you, but see, my thing is most black people been chilling since the 70s. Since the Black Panthers started getting infiltrated and they started locking Huey P. up, Elvis Cleaver up, they was locking Bobby Seale, all these motherfuckers. When they started locking all these niggas up, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas got docile. A lot of niggas got to hiding. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga talking about empty threats of violence and shit. Do they not know that literally, you know what I'm saying? Huey P. and all these niggas was literally threatening cops on a daily out there. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, nigga? Like, if they gonna tell me that I don't know the fucking what these Panthers was talking on, like, nigga, the only thing that I don't like about what homie said is that he talk about they more aggressive. Because literally the Panthers was having shootouts on the daily with these damn police officers by the time that, you know what I'm saying, we got to like the 71, 72 era, nigga. Like, it was real. It was like real fucking war on the streets when it came to these Panthers and these damn cops, bro. So I don't even understand like that part of it. But outside of that, him actually wanting to defend anybody, bro, like it's black immigrants, bro. Like, why we keep acting like it ain't no black immigrants? Like ICE hasn't done nothing to any black people out here, bro. Like, it's just a one-off thing. It only happened in Chicago one time, bro. Literally every time we sit over here and we can pull up, I know we can pull up at least 5 or 6 incidences where ICE done did something to black people in particular.
Yeah,
stopping at the store, stopping them outside, chasing them down for whatever reason, bro. Man, that shit, man, hey, they get over there, all that shit. Man, they voted for this shit, bro. They voted for this shit, man. All right, and when y'all vote for these Democrats and they don't do shit for y'all, then what?
Let me keep going right quick.
God damn.
First, I swear, I thought it was just me. I thought I was tripping. I'm like, damn, am I tripping? Should I even talk about this? Like, am I tripping? But I went on TikTok and I saw I wasn't the only one. Run the tape.
The Black Panthers are a cosplay organization. They get their vest on, you know what I'm saying? They grab a gun and they go out and they march in formation, but they've never actually completed a task for us that we've needed them to complete. I'm not talking about all these little liberal tasks that they be doing, tasks that help everybody. I'm talking about getting things done for us. Khalid Muhammad went out and physically fought the KKK in the streets. The Black Panthers weren't there, and they ain't been there. Don't come to me with this Fred Hampton nonsense. He's also not here. So in between the time that he's been gone and now, what have they been doing? Nothing but cosplaying. The Rainbow Coalition. Let me tell you something about a Rainbow Coalition. Every time black people coalesce to get something done, every time we come together and we're like, yeah, man, put our heads together, we ready to crack, we got to include somebody. And what happens besides us getting watered down? What happens? The movement gets destroyed, infiltrated by feds, and they always come through that pipeline, through the coalition pipeline. And you know who's responsible for that? The Black Panthers. I don't care who don't like what I'm saying, because you ain't also busting no grapes, so shut up. I'm sick of cosplayers coming out here and acting like they finna do something. Ain't none of y'all been on real shit since never. Y'all saw people get beat up on Edmund whatever bridge, and ever since then you just been getting the backs kicked in, and ain't not one of y'all, and the ones who do end up getting locked up. We go to prison. That's where we go, to prison. We get locked up. See this frustration, man. It's like I came out of the gate screaming, ready to move, only to have to fight off hordes of non-brothers and sisters, people who wasn't even connected to the black struggle, who wasn't even connected to black anything. I had to beat all them off with a stick just to have a conversation, just to have a solo conversation with another black person.
And y'all already know what I say. Make sense. Like I said earlier, these people voted for Trump, bro. They wanted this. I don't want nobody to die and stuff like that. I don't wish harm on anyone. But these people voted for Trump. They wanted this. So why would we go out and help them fight? Think about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from it, Jalen. They talking about the pipeline. They talking about the fact that we out here helping the Asian, Latinos, white motherfuckers, and they ain't feeling that shit. Some black.
Man, I don't feel when niggas make excuses and say, well, because these people did this or because this and this happened. Like, bro, we ain't fighting for them. It's literally black people out here getting harassed by ICE, nigga. And there's no reason. Like, all right, let's get it. Like, when a cop harasses a nigga, you can maybe say that there's some kind of, somewhere in the back of your mind, you can make some kind of bullshit as excuse for why the cops is fucking with black folks. The ICE in particular, bro, nigga, there's no way. Like, literally, black immigrants should not even be a thing. Like, we shouldn't even be all worried about black immigrants because, for the most part, everybody knows what a fucking immigrant in their mind. When they think of an immigrant, they ain't thinking about no black people. They thinking about some kind of like beige looking, straight haired, Indian looking type of motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're not thinking about black folks. So the fact that it's black people still getting harassed by ICE tells me that it's not about fucking immigration, nigga. It's not about immigration, bro. It's about marginalized groups. You know what I'm saying?
Control.
Anybody? Go ahead.
It's control.
Yeah. That's all I want to say. It's about anybody and everybody that is under this umbrella that we want to get rid of, nigga. You know what I'm saying? No, they can't deport us. No, they can't do these certain things that ICE can do. You know what I'm saying? But they can detain us for 48 hours, 72 hours. But they can't beat our ass. They can't shoot us and kill us. And we done seen all that happen. So we sitting over here saying, I'm not fighting for the immigrants. Well, what the fuck you mean you're not fighting for them? It ain't about the immigrants, nigga. When they started raiding black houses, talking about Somalis and man, y'all niggas be making up shit because they not one time that I hear anything about Somalis in fucking Chicago. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying we always come up with some kind of excuse for, oh no, it's because of these people or that people. Bro, when the president said that Haitians were eating cats and dogs, bro, you think that shit not a stereotypical of all black people, bro? Haiti was one of the first places to abolish slavery, my nigga. And we're going to sit here and still continue to shit on and disrespect countries like Haiti. It was 2 white men in Texas just got arrested recently. You know what I'm saying? Because they were planning to invade Haiti.
So check this out. It's a what powers do ICE agents have to arrest people or detain people? Say ICE sees this mission. Huh?
I won't say pretty much any at this point. You just had Stephen Miller, the head of national security, saying that they're immune as long as they're doing their job. Their job is vague.
Yeah, I just seen that. Yeah.
Their job is vague at this point. It's whatever the fuck the people that's above them say their job is. If you look like you have any little issue with what they're doing, they can just detain you and say that you are a counter protester or some kind of, you know what I'm saying, any of that shit, bro. Some of us just are human and see, when you run up into a fucking bakery and start snatching out old ass women, bro, and you handle them like they fucking criminals, it's something wrong with that.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm just tripping, bro.
I mean, that's because we know everybody didn't vote for Donald Trump either on that side, but majority collectively, a lot of them did. You know what I'm saying? Including us as well.
We know the immigrants didn't vote.
Yeah, true that.
We know that for a fact.
Well, I ain't gonna even say that though, Jalen, because they probably took their votes, but you know, shit, the election over with now. So,
man,
I mean, they probably counted.
We done had multiple times. We done had multiple committees go over these elections. From the last election we just had, we got a committee that's been looking over that shit because of certain shit with the Starlink shit and all that shit. And a lot of people that ain't been a bunch of major coverage over. And the same with the 2020 election and the 2016 election. And all of them have been the same result, that the amount of fraud that has been found in these elections are minimum to none. I mean, there is some fraud out there. Don't get me wrong. There is fraud. There's people that's out there doing shit. It's not enough to affect the election in a significant way in either one of these elections.
I don't know. I know Donald Trump.
That's what the people saying, bro. And they said this for each election, bro. So, I mean, because you would have had, like, you got a Republican control right now. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have a Democratic control when Joe Biden first came in. So they could have easily been like, nah, this shit was fraud. You know what I'm saying? Literally, you know what I'm saying? Literally, what they found, and the opposite was Donald Trump and his people were trying to overthrow that election. You know what I'm saying? And he should have been found guilty of that shit in Georgia. But, you know, a lot of politics come into play. We worried about who Fannie Willis fucking. More importantly than who was working, what government officials in
That's the
Georgia
YSL case.
to create electors and shit like that. Yeah, even the YSL case, which I don't even care about that bullshit. I'm talking about just the Georgia election fraud case. Literally had nigga ready to testify to all the shit that was happening, and they wouldn't even go forward because they worried about who Fannie Lewis is fucking. That's it, bro. I'm telling you.
That's the American way, man. But I still feel like AC and Miss Janet, they got a point though, man. We definitely need a group to have to look up to and to mentor and to give some type of hope instead of these kids around here being hopeless and feeling hopeless about life due to racism, prejudice, and not being able to have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I
Instead of
feel
the group, though, my fault. I'm gonna say instead of the group, we just need the whole community to be on this type of shit, bro. When you men of age, you get out there, you supposed to be working to be the leaders of our society moving forward. Women, the same thing. You're supposed to be going out there to be our leaders. Like,
hit the link, OG.
One person should be no one person, one group, or none of that shit. Because that's how they get you every time when they can isolate it and say this is the what's helping black people move forward. Shit, they take that. If you have a head of some shit, that means that the head can be taken out and the body will fall. But if you have a community in the whole group as a whole, as a collective, or you know what I'm saying, the leader, you know what I'm saying, we all reflect the same shit. We all the nigga. Then you know what I'm saying. You can't cut the head out that shit. You got to eliminate the whole people. And I think that's where the Black Panthers was trying to get to. I think that's what Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all these black leaders before us, even the ones that like the nigga who created Kwanzaa. A lot of people say that he was a whole ass nigga because he was going against the Panthers and working with the FBI supposedly. You know what I'm saying? Same with what's the nigga that did the whatchamacallit? He directed Shaft. What's the name? The original Shaft. I can't remember the nigga man's name, but they say he worked for the FBI. Eldridge Cleaver's wife, they said that she worked for the FBI. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like shit that, you know what I'm saying, it's been brought up multiple times as I looked into all this shit with the Black Panthers and shit. So my whole synopsis is from it is that this was something that was damn near doing from the start, because by the moment they created that shit, which was like 66, by 67 or 68, they literally had like 14, 15 different FBI informants allegedly already in the fucking group infiltrated as Black Panthers or doing something close to the black movement. That's kind of hard to fight, bro. That's hard to fucking fight. And you talking about kids, right? These was kids that started shit. These 18, 19-year-old niggas. So yeah, bro, they didn't know what the fuck they were facing, nigga. But us as the niggas that have been able to look at the shit, go over the history and shit, we should be doing better, but we too busy. Oh man, that nigga ain't black enough. Oh, them niggas from Africa, oh, them niggas from whatever fuck, they don't like niggas. All that shit, like, man, all that extra ass shit, bro. As if, nigga, you ain't never met a cool African, you ain't never met a cool Mexican, none of that shit, bro. Like, we so busy trying to find ways to divide each other, bro, when we literally know our system and the people that's running our system is fucking all us. Fucking us all. Everybody got a grievance. But when one person bring up the grievance, we want to argue them down with our grievance instead of being like, you know what, you right. I got some similar shit going on too. We need to do something about this shit.
Right. OG, what you think about this new Black Panther Party?
He's not black. I just send that to you. He belongs to the United Empire Self-Defense Panther Party, not Black Panther Party.
But see, that's what Jalen was just talking about, how we classify and when we classify like that and group into different classifications, that's when we lose instead of coming together.
But like this comment right here, my fault. I just want to say something. Think about it. let's keep it real. Movements of today have not been or not the same, you know what I'm saying, since you know what I'm saying, Martin and them. And I feel like it's because of the people. The people, like, bro, Martin ain't shit if you don't get all them people to come
You don't
out
have a back,
and
and
do what
yeah,
they doing. Man, Malcolm the same. If you don't get people to actually listen and care about what that nigga saying, man, shit, Malcolm just another nigga in the Nation of Islam. So, man, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, the people are not engaged. The people are
man.
not caring.
You
We
look
need
at
to
the
have
people
people.
now. You look at the people now. These young folks, man. They man, them motherfuckers. They are on a fucking island of their own. They fucking leaders. NBA young boy.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
right.
keeping it real. They shit
And that's
is NBA young boy.
and you definitely need a significant amount of the youth to be a part of it. Because I feel like if it was a bunch of old ass people out there getting sprayed and shit, which it was some old people out there getting sprayed and stuff like that too. I'm just saying, but I don't know if it would have even mattered as much as if for it being people of all groups, especially like kids, especially kids doing the organizing. You know what I'm saying? That shit made a big difference because you know what I'm saying. They had all that free time. Like when we get older, bro, we get bought into the system, bro. Because capitalism says you gotta work to eat, nigga. You gotta do something to make
Hmm.
money to pay for shit. So you know what I'm saying. When you get older, you probably got responsibilities now. On the way too. You know what I'm saying. I got one out here and one on the way. So I already know I'm over here grinding like a motherfucker trying to make money every day. Like shit, I don't even got time to think about the community. Because when I start thinking about the community, I try to have a conversation with niggas in the community. A lot of times, like here, we can really have a healthy conversation, but like in these streets, niggas, really, man, fuck the community, damn nigga. These niggas is pillaging
Yeah.
from the community right now to make money. So then they mind it's like, shit, what the fuck do I give a fuck what the white man doing? And this nigga over here beefing with me because I ran off on the pack on his ass.
So say it starts with communities. Go back to the days when it takes a village to raise a child. I remember when the neighbors were watchdogs. They were able to chastise his parents.
I agree. 100% agree that the
Hey,
community
hey,
definitely was a village.
I'm trying to figure that out to make America slime again. What the heck is slime? Slime is another name for the blood gang. He looking like he lost in the sauce as well. Yeah, even that young boy fucked up on all them goddamn drugs and shit. But the thing about it is, though, I'm telling you, man, this is what these motherfuckers live, eat, die, sleep, shit, pee, man, you name it. You name it. It's NBA young boy. You know, that's why you know, the question I asked a not a long time ago, but a while ago, I asked, did Puff Daddy destroy an entire generation? And what I mean by that is that, man, Pac had everybody listening, young and old. You know what I'm saying? Pac had everybody listening, young and old. And it took a nigga, as usual, to you know, take him out, wipe him out. You know.
Nah, see, that's a part of accountability that we be missing, dog. Nah, Pac took his damn self out, and we gotta
Mm-mm.
understand that when how you die is how you usually remember, nigga. So if a nigga is remembered for going and whooping some niggas ass and shit, yeah, we want to remember all the good shit he was talking and shit. But I think just like most niggas, bro, because like Pac is not alone in this situation. Everybody, when you start getting a little successful, you start getting a little money, or you start doing whatever your goals, whatever you're trying to get after, you start seeing success in that shit. A lot of times, people can't get beside themselves, bro. Like the limelight changed people in a lot of ways, bro. And like I
Shit, I
say,
see it all the time.
when we had leaders that were getting in the limelight to push an issue, it's hard to, you know what I'm saying, fight that person, bro. It's hard to fight that person. Even if they have like a vice, they have some kind of issue behind the scenes that you might not know about. Cause I mean, all these niggas that ended up, you know what I'm saying, being our leaders at some point, all got a lot of them got tricked out of their position in a lot of ways. A lot of them caused their own demises, you know what I'm saying, trusting certain people or having a habit, being on drugs, whatever, women, whatever
They
it might
bigger
be.
than the system,
Yeah.
bigger than
So
cause to
so
me.
the system nigga figured out how to I tap into their weakness, and that's what I think our whole thing is that We expecting the young 25-year-old to have all the answers by itself. Fuck no. We need to come together as a collective because we have the answers as a whole. We don't have the answers as an individual. I need my elder generation to help shape me and guide me in a certain way, and I need my younger generation to push me and motivate me, my nigga. We need both of them. We can't. It's yin and yang, bro. We need each other as a community. The man needs the woman needs the man. All that shit, bro. All that children shouldn't be, man. Like we need all that shit, bro. We need all that, bro. We need our children's input. We need all that. That don't mean children run the household. You know what I'm saying? But we need to hear things out a lot more and examine things out more instead of feeling like we have the answers at this time. And man, because man, we had the answers, man. We be there, nigga. And why we not?
Yeah. I tell you one thing, man. Jalen, I swear to God, man. When we talk about things like this here, man, you don't see nobody in the chat, man. But let me talk about Mo3 getting chopped down on the fucking interstate. Oh my God.
Yeah.
See, I'm saying, don't nobody. These people, they don't want to hear, what's real and what's affecting us right now.
It ain't that they don't want to hear it; they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. It's not important to them in their day to day. And I guarantee you, because I'm gonna tell you like this is, man. Majority of these motherfuckers that be online, living check to check, don't have they love mess, don't have a ounce of motherfucking I'm gonna say man, I'm gonna say like stability or nothing, man, in their lives, man. They just here for the bullshit. And like I say, I like talking about Mo3, man, but that's not all what motivates me and push me on a day-to-day of my life, man. Because I know we got bigger problems out here. Just one man that young man that passed away on the fucking interstate.
To be honest, man, that nigga, you know what I'm saying, was really dividing the community, bro. I love Mo3, man. No disrespect to that man and his family and the people out there. But Mo3 and all them rappers in the mix, but you know what I'm saying, Mo3 to the most extent by being such an aggressive nigga with, you know what I'm saying, the beef and, you know what I'm saying, putting a lot of shit out there, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, he divided the community, nigga. Not necessarily all the communities of the world, but you know what I'm saying, particularly where he was at, man. Like that shit divided. Probably gonna stay divided when it comes to that subject in particular, bro. It's gonna always stay divided for the most part, especially by the people that was closely affected by that shit, man. And that's, you know what I'm saying, not a good look, man. Cause I feel like Mo3 was the aggressor on the as far as the street shit is concerned. I don't know what was happening before that. Maybe the dry talking shit was they started that shit and they was talking and hating and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, yeah, go ahead.
But I'll say, man, I don't go, like I said, I really don't even be giving, a lot of fucks about that, man. Cause I know right now that the shit that's happening and popping right now in Minnesota, that shit is gonna eventually, come to a city near you. And it might not be the same like it is in Minnesota where it's just immigrants. I mean, shit, we might be, you know what I'm saying, next, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? I don't fucking know. I don't know. This shit is just fucking just crazy. But yeah, I understand what on both ends, man, about this Black Panther Party. And like I say, man, I just wish we can all just be on one accord, just be on one accord. That's all I be on. Just be on one accord. But it seems like it's so hard. It is so hard for us to do that, man, in our communities and shit like that, bro. And like I say, Miss Janet said, we need to get back to Yeah. I seen that. Damn, what was that? I forgot the name of the song that he was in. AC, I can't remember it. God, I can't remember that song, but yeah, that Scarface album was a good album to me. But like Miss Janet said, she said we need to get back to them days, like when women took care of the good of the homes and the children, and the men work as in unity. When we have our own businesses, banks, and communities. But you know what though? It's funny. Like even when we say that, look at that's why we gotta try to make something happen. Cause look how that shit happened. Every time we do something, you know what I'm saying? These white American billionaire motherfuckers, they come and tear shit up, flood it out, burn it up, do whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that shit then got old. And like I said, it'll be done again if we don't have no type of unity or no type of no type of unity.
Yeah,
So yeah.
we gotta unify, but first we gotta figure out what we unifying under. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you're gonna have all the different people. Well, no, this the fake version, this the real version, and all that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like these two, the old Black Panthers and this nigga right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He the only nigga that talk. So the rest of the niggas, I don't know how they feel about what, but for that nigga, man, you know what I'm saying? The picking up the gun part is very that's number one, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't build nothing, can't have nothing if you ain't willing to, you know what I'm saying, enforce and keep and protect that shit. So yeah, everybody gotta I ain't gonna say everybody is but metaphorically we all gotta we gotta have that mindset. Like I'm gonna die for what I work and own for and I put my labor into. Cause they be trying to shortchange us as a people, bro. Like not even just as a people, but our people all in general, but especially Black people. The
Yeah.
labor that we put into things is shortchanged, and until we get at least we already owe back pay like a motherfucker. If you talking about nationwide, nigga, that's why they hate that reparations word and shit like that. But I ain't gonna lie to you, niggas you ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. You gotta kill and fight for certain shit, bro. Like you see what them niggas did to make this country a thing. You know what I'm saying? That was
Yeah.
tax without representation. Nigga, how
Yeah.
about not being compensated for work in the first fucking place, nigga?
Man, you gotta, like I say, you gotta be willing to sacrifice and die for something, that's gonna be the betterment for your future, children and grandchildren. Janet, did you get that wrench? But yeah, you gotta be willing to die for some, man. But OG, hey, answer this, OG. What do they have to change, you think, to get acceptance or the approval from the people, this new Black Panther Party?
They gotta get on code with the original ones.
Next question I'm gonna ask. Original Black Panthers besides dead or in jail? That's the other question.
Yeah.
In particular, OG, what code do they need to get on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give a little kind of like brief explanation of what you feel like the code of the old Black Panthers is representing that they not representing.
Can't be on that code where you out there in the street talking about blasting federal agents in their chest. You gotta be out there wanting to take care of the community.
I hope you know, my nigga. Like them niggas was talking about blasting engines and shit and all that shit as well, bro. Like they literally was talking about smoking pigs and all this shit. Like these niggas was talking real reckless, nigga. Huey P in particular, nigga. But all of them, nigga, talk reckless as fuck about shooting cops, all that shit. Because the cops looked at, bro, we gotta understand these niggas. was communists, bro. Like, they niggas ain't understanding this shit, bro. Like, these niggas was communists. These niggas studied leftist theory, bro. They studied Marx and all these niggas, bro. They studied niggas that believe that capitalism was just a stage in an ever-growing thing in society, just like how nations build on top of other nations, nigga. There was the Roman Empire and then the other empire and all that shit type of bullshit that they be trying to paint out shit. Pretty much white people believing in creating other ways of conquering the world and shit like that. And or what's the perfect in Marxist society, he believed that nigga, you know what I'm saying, you will never be compensated for your work completely, truly, in the truest value, because in a capitalist society, the capitalist has to make money, profit. So the only way he can do that is to shortchange the worker. And he felt like at some point in his time, really in his life, that the worker class was going to rebel against the owner class and take everything and then redistribute it in a fairer manner. You know what I'm saying? That shit never happened because capitalism figured out how to adapt and you know what I'm saying, survive pretty much. And this is where we at now, where you have still niggas that believe in shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Huey, he studied, you know what I'm saying, in college and picked up Marxist theory and felt like, hey man, we should, you know what I'm saying? We should start a revolution. Cause the revolution, bro. It's starting the revolution, nigga. The shit that people don't want to do is what PvP was like, fuck it, we need to do. And that was like start shooting down, popping federal agents and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that nigga pretty on code. Niggas just don't want to hear that shit. Cause now you talking about, the feds watching. Shit, what's going on? I'm scared. Now niggas are hitting up my house and shit. Cause they heard that I was saying something about this is what really happens. This is how it really go down. You know what I'm saying? But it's just what it is, bro. Like, if we talking the truth about it, bro, that's the truth.
I wonder what the motherfuckers really be about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but see, the thing about it is though, man, gotta find a way to, to stay out of the prison system, out of jail, and do this shit the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that bro, the right way is war. And that's what I'm telling you. You will never be treated by a motherfucker who, like, bro, the history that you learn about us, bro, like, man, they tried their fucking hardest to keep us from getting to this point right here. That's why they trying to roll back shit now. Because where we at now is too much for them. This immigrant shit, bro, it helped keep us a buffer away from us because they got to worry about every other thing but us right now. When they get all the other shit out the way, nigga, what you think they finna do, nigga? It's just, hey, man. All right, man. I don't know. That's just kind of how I see it.
I know you. Yeah, and I said the same thing. But let me ask you something though, man. This is 2026 though, man. So you got a lot of the young generation, Caucasian wise. They don't tend to do some of the same things that older white men and white women do. Is that by you got a lot of white people that live in the hoods now. It ain't used to be like that, Jalen. So I don't know, man. That fucked up times.
No, you're right. People are growing and changing. So I can't sit there and say that all white people are on this type of time really of this country where, man, these principles, you know what I'm saying, are still baked in their way of life because it's baked into our country's way of life, nigga. Like, you had to exploit niggas in the South in order to, you know what I'm saying, have these niggas that are millionaires and billionaires in the South. Like, it was like Alabama was big in the steel and shit, working the shit out them niggas, bro. Everything that they did, bro, they worked the shit out some niggas to do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing was built without niggas, bro. They try to tell you about these immigrants that came in back in the day, the Chinese and who else, the Irish and all that shit. And they was working on the whatchamacallit, on the railroads and shit. They literally tell you how about them niggas, bro, and how they was laying them tracks, laying the foundation, engineers, bro. All that, man. I'm just saying.
That motherfucker Donald Trump said. He said he was talking about the fucking Somalians. And you know, you were talking about them, you know, off the motherfucking, you know, stealing and shit they were doing, whatever, right? And he was like, yeah, shit. I got to give them more credit than you know I want to give them, but shit, they were fucking smart. They're fucking very sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? So I say, man, there is a threat there of people of any type of color, man. You know, of pulling shit that certain white men in America don't want to see. Yeah. Hey, AC, for real. Listen, I was telling a guy about this today, and he said, yeah, man, I seen some of that, man, on TV, but I didn't know how deep it was. So I was telling him, I said, yeah, man, I say, bro, them motherfuckers had over $4 billion. Found over it was 90 some million up in the fucking ground, up under the daycare, whatever, up under the wood in a steel safe. Man, these people were, man, they whatever the fuck how they were doing it. And I think what happened was I think they got greedy too. They probably stopped paying whoever they were paying to keep these motherfuckers off their back, and that's who turned their ass in. That's what I'm thinking. Because if they went this long without them finding out that shit, you know, something bad had to happen on that business end. Or the government, I think they always knew about the shit, honestly. They just didn't give a fuck until they you know, they read the money that they went in there and got. I bet you half of that shit wasn't even turned in. Them motherfuckers got money that college tuition paid for and some. They found over 90 some million dollars, man, in the fucking safe. I didn't even know $90 million can fit in the goddamn safe.
I mean,
That is insane.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's insane, man.
But yeah, man, I don't be tripping on these motherfuckers doing their fraud and shit, because I already know the country is the whole damn. All this shit is a fraud, bro. Nigga, money stopped being backed by shit that was real a long time ago, bro. All this shit is credit, bro. Just going
Yeah.
on and on in continuous perpetuity, bro. Well, perpetuity, I think that's what the word is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all this shit is continuous debt for life. And you try to die in the green and not in the red. Because then you leave in debt for your loved ones and shit like that. That's really all it is.
Yeah. Well, man, shit, man, I'm gonna get us up out of here, man. I just wanted to hear what bring OG up and see what he had to say about that situation. Cause like I say, man, you know, the young folks gonna have a different opinion. The old heads gonna have another opinion. That's how it normally goes, man. That's exactly how it goes. OG, man, give us something before we get up out of here, man. Tell me something good before we get up out of here.
You want to hear something good?
Yes, sir.
I just switched my Wi-Fi. I was paying 170 a month. I got this new shit. I only paying 48 a month now.
Hey, Jalen, that's what he was doing when I hit him up.
Yeah.
I said, what you doing, OG? He say, shit, I'm trying to get my Wi-Fi together, man.
Hey, it's called AT&T Air. There ain't no wire hookup or nothing. Only thing you have to do is put your password in and you're hooked up.
That's what's up, man. That mean that you can donate tonight then. That's what that mean.
Yeah, I'll tell you something.
For real though. Jalen, it's on you, man. All right, OG.
All right, I'm out.
Yep.
We're gonna keep it simple as, man, shit. We just gotta figure out what our movement is gonna be. It ain't gotta necessarily be the Black Panthers and shit, but we gotta have some form of protection and arming ourselves and understanding, you know what I'm saying, like tactics like this. Cause you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, bro, they murking us, bro. They shooting us down, bro. They handling us in all type of different ways, and this is not nothing that's not the norm at this point, you know. This is the norm. This is how you get treated as Black people in America. We know this. We see it. We've been seeing it all our lives. We go back and we see the history of it. We see it was way worse. And we like, man, we just can't let it get back to that. But we gotta understand, like, we looking at the regime that's trying to bring that shit back, bro. They
You ain't
bringing that
lying
shit
about
back.
that shit.
And I feel like, man, that's when we feel like, I think that's the time for niggas to get on codes when we can identify that shit. But that's what's so crazy is that we got a lot of niggas that don't identify with that shit. They feel like, man, I'm Trump, man, and you know, Trump's the best president ever. He loves black people. He donates to black colleges and he does this and that. And I'm like, damn, bro, all I gotta do is just give you some surface level gesture shit, bro, real quick. Let me say I like the blacks. The blacks. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
the
That's how I
blacks,
see
yeah.
it, bro.
Yeah.
That shit
Shit's
weird to
it's
me, bro.
insane, man. But you know what though, man? I'm gonna say this here too before you get off here, man. I don't know if the motherfucker done pulled Trump whole card or not, but you see that bitch ain't just rushed in and said he gonna go invade Greenland ass tomorrow.
Wow, man, I don't think this nigga ever gonna try to just invade Greenland, bro. He dealing with white folks, bro. Then, bro, like he's not finna just
Yeah,
be
that's what I'm
doing shit.
saying.
He not finna just be doing shit, bro. Cause man, hey, all these white folks ignorant, bro, and all of them want to control all this shit when it come down to it, bro. Control as much shit as possible. And I'm telling you,
Yeah.
man, them niggas, he not finna just go and just fuck with Greenland, man. He gonna try to figure out a way to broker some kind of deal. Cause I'm the world, bro, in some kind of way. Like I feel like some shit like that. This new world shit gonna be like China, Russia, and you know what I'm saying, US and shit. And I don't even know if it's gonna be what order it's gonna be in as far as number one. But I think the US we might still probably be number one. But it's like we're only gonna be controlling a certain side of the world. We're not gonna be everywhere like we used to be. Type shit.
Right, because he can fuck that up. And
Yeah,
that's gonna take you know, some time to get on back, man. That shit there, the NATO had been, a part of the United States, man, and we've been a part of that shit for over, 5-6 decades, man. That shit gone with the wind now.
yeah,
So it is what it is, man. But I appreciate you coming up, you and old Jeezy.
yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, y'all be
What?
cool out there, man.
Yeah, shit. Trig probably finna get busy in a minute, so that's why I'm finna get on off and shit. But
Yeah. They'll talk some more of the three shit, I'm sure, but I don't even know what we were talking about, but I'm sure
man,
gonna be
I don't even want to fuck with it right now. Well, all right then, man. I'll see you in a minute.
all right, baby.
Already. Man, salute to my brother from another mother. My brother Jalen, man, sent by the way of the east side of Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we gonna have to find a way to coerce and get together, man. Let me see. No, let's see. We're gonna have to find a way. We're gonna have to find a way to coerce and figure it out, man, because it's fucked up, man. It is so fucked up to the point to where, like I say, our youth just don't fucking get it, man. They don't fucking get it. Oh, I see you there, Miss Janet. Yep. Um, yeah. Put a one in the chat, Miss Janet. I want to see some right quick. Let me see some. Just put a one in the chat right quick. But yeah, man, we gotta do that, man. Cause boy, I'm telling you, it's rough times out here, man. It's definitely rough times. And okay, there we go. I wanted to make sure you had that wrench. Yep, I wanted to just man, we just gotta figure it out. And congratulations to y'all too, man. Who did get wrenches? Like I said, I'm the last two that I got one more to give out. Then that's it, man. I ain't giving out no more. We done with all that. Like I say, we trying to grow over here, man, and that's what we're gonna continue doing. And shit, we gonna get there, but we gotta understand that the fucking the thing is to try to join this one man and get some type of understanding. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get some damn understanding right here. Gotta get some understanding, man. That's for damn sure. But anyway, I'm up out of here, y'all. Salute the OG, man, for coming through. Let me see. OG usually send me, so let me make sure he'll get mad if I don't. Man, please. What is this here? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. I be getting all these like overseas text messages and all type of shit, man. You know, motherfucker be called, text me, how you doing? And then, man, I don't know you motherfuckers. Motherfucker ask me when I'm coming to Brazil and all time. Man, I don't know you motherfuckers. I say, man, these people got access to your phones, to your accounts, all type of shit now. You know what I'm saying? Just all type of shit. You know, but it is what it is, man. Say these young parents do understand they want depart and these kids are raising. Yeah. They raising themselves, man. They raising themselves. And that's the honest to God truth. You know, but I tell you one thing, shit, I got one more in this motherfucker, y'all. And he graduate in May. And your ass gotta go. Wherever you going to school at, that's what your home gonna be for the fall and the spring. Me and wife need some motherfucking Conan and the Barbaric time around here. You know what I'm saying? Man, shit, I want to walk around like Conan. You know what I'm saying? Nothing on but a fucking piece of cloth as underwear. You dig? I'm telling you, man. I done did my job, man. I done sent one up out of here, you know. Got grandchildren and shit, man, and you know, but still, you know, hey, I got one more left that I'm sending to college, and you know, he gonna have to make the best of his own. You know, he gonna have to figure it out. You know, I don't try to sugarcoat shit with him. I tell him how it is. You know, now if he listen, he listen. He don't. But one thing's for goddamn sure. You're gonna definitely find out how fucked up this world is if you don't try to get some type of comprehension and understand. You know, I don't know. I worry, you know, about things like that, but I didn't try to, you know, not beat myself down because you know you're always worried about these young men out here, man, because they fuck around. Next thing you know, shit, they you know, transmissions, or they like boys and they didn't did it, man. It's just a lot to worry about nowadays, man, when it comes to these new Gen X kids or whatever you want to call them. You know, it was a respect thing when we was young, man. So I feel bad for my two oldest grands. They have full scholarship, and their mother talked them out of it, and she gone and not. They are trying to figure it out. Man, look, I don't understand why they will want to have their kids just hanging around them any fucking way. Go live your life. Go do the shit that you couldn't do when you were raising them. You know, and you know what, Miss Janet? That's all he can fucking do is do the best he can do because it is hard out here. You know, let me tell y'all something. I used to look at Facebook all the time, and I used to see all these motherfuckers going on these trips, and you know they buying all these new cars and this and that there. And I'm just looking at them. I'm saying, yeah, that shit gonna run short real quick, fast. And I ain't seen the motherfucker on a vacation in the last 2 years. I ain't seen the motherfucker on vacation in the last 2 years. And that real shit. Can't afford to do nothing. You know, I come on here and I talk my shit. You know, I dialogue and you know I shoot the shit with Jalen and OG, Scar, shit, baby. I talk my shit, whatever, AC, I talk all my shit with y'all, but in reality, I know that I gotta do just a little bit more than just enough just to maintain. Like I really don't even have to even be on this motherfucking internet. But I do it to, meet y'all, talk to y'all, and try to just it's always good to have someone and people that you can talk to and relate, just about life. You know what I'm saying? Just about life. Like I said, I don't mind talking about the bullshit I see, with Mo3 and shit like that, or, these rappers and Takeoff and Young Dolph, all that shit. I don't mind talking about it, but man, I do understand that my reality ain't their reality. You understand? And then you know what be the funny thing about all this shit, y'all? When one of them die, right? Say somebody die. Just like the Z the Wizard cat that they just one of the friends shot him in the head or something, friendly fire. And they are out here asking his friends and his other people out here in the world to donate money to a GoFund. But this little nigga was just in a strip club throwing thousands of dollars, but didn't have no burial insurance. What type of fucking shit is that? Help me understand that. See, that's the bullshit I be talking about. That's the bullshit I be talking about. Nigga, you at a strip club throwing all this money. I don't give a fuck if it was $100, but you ain't got no burial insurance. That's the shit I be talking about, man. That's the shit I be talking about. Shit that just don't even make no motherfucking sense. But anyway, I'm up out of here, y'all. It's been real, and we'll catch up later, man. I might do some tomorrow around about 5:00. We'll see. But anyway, make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. And yeah, I see Miss Janet got a wrench, and that's cool beans with me. That's all right. Y'all be cool. I'm out of here. Peace.